Good evening, everyone. I know I'm not properly dressed, but I don't care. Uh, so, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Preacher Boy. I'll be reading one or two books of the Bible at night. I would prefer to do it every night, but sometimes I'm just too tired. So, tonight we will be reading book 3 and book 4 of Genesis. Let's begin. I preach throughout the video. I know I'm at my parents' house tonight. Some stuff's going on. I got a lot of work to do over here. You know. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Ye hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruits of the tree of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Means, more or less, if they eat the food, it's poison and they'll die. Pretty much. Let's continue. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day ye eat therefore, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eye, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave unto her husband, and her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. What they mean here is they made themselves clothes, like a loincloth, all that. You know. And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of God, Lord God, among the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called upon to Adam, and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou was naked? And have thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that should not eat? And the man said, The woman whom thou givest to me to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And guys, shut up. Man did start the blame game. So shut up with all that bull. And the Lord said unto the woman, Who is this thou hast done? The woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Lord said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou cursed of all cattle, and above every beast of the field, upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly replenish thou sorely, and and desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. What he means is like Adam's man of the house. Pretty much is what he means. You know, I said I'd read book 3 and 4, but I think I'm gonna just do 3 tonight. I'm not really feeling too good. Where was I? And unto Adam he said, because thou hast reckoned unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake, and shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns unto and tassels shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herbs of the field. In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it is taken thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. And Adam called his wife named Eve, because she was the mother of all living. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is Eve, and Father Time is Adam. That's what I'm getting at here. And unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of sheath, and clothed them. And the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the garden of Eden don't ask me how to say that. Y'all can go look it up and say it yourself. And a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. What I'm gathering here is that Adam is Father Time and Eve is Mother Earth. So let's get stuff straight. I don't know what's going on with my phone tonight, guys. I'm probably going to end up having a new one. So, but what I'm gathering here is that man did start the blame game. What it all referred to is the one that is his fault is Eve, because she believed the serpent instead of there we go, it was my TV. And because she believed the serpent instead of listening to what God said. Now, I'm not saying it's not all her fault, because the serpent should not have been doing what he was doing. Well, that's all for tonight, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. God bless y'all. I hope you have a good night.